Thomas seems like just an ordinary young man who's thrown into this completely extraordinary situation.
Yes.
I just wondered what you particularly admire about the way he handles himself, finding himself where he does.
I admire the strength, you know. I admire the courage and the fact that it doesn't come from a place of, you know, just being sort of like all powerful and not scared of anything. You know, he is terrified, and that's what makes a hero in my mind. You know, and it's different than bravery. You know, it's bravery in spite of fear, and that's courage. And I've that's a quality I think I've always admired, like just in humans and characters, like, you know, I watched as a kid, and so I love that about Thomas. And, you know, I love the ordinary man in extraordinary circumstances. That's like my favorite story too. So
He kind of feels the fear, but does it anyway, doesn't he?
yeah,
very
yeah,
much.
completely. It almost drives him, you know.
And the film's intensely mysterious. Like,
Yeah.
how challenging or perhaps liberating was it to not have too much of a backstory pre-Glade, you know, apart from just the
Right.
name, really?
Right, yeah. It's cool. It's like, you know, it's cool playing this sort of mysterious storyline. You know, it's just like, you know, you're. It's an odd thing to play like a rebirth kind of thing, like, and play someone who's 16 years old and can't remember the first 16 years of their life aside from their name that, you know, barely even comes to them. And it's cool because you can just reinvent yourself entirely, and you're very much relearning who you are, and maybe finding out things that you maybe never even knew about yourself in your previous life. And you know, for Thomas, that's, you know, he discovers all these heroic qualities and these leadership, you know, tendencies, and that's something that I don't think he ever experienced at Wicked, you know, in the life that he can't remember at Wicked.
I like the wrestling scene sort of early on, that kind of power struggle with Gally, played
Yeah.
by Will Poulter.
Yeah, it's
You
one of my
obviously have
favorite scenes.
You obviously have to do a lot of running in the movie as well.
Yeah.
How much did you relish the kind of physical aspects of the role?
I loved it. It was really tiring, but I love doing stuff like that. Like, I love throwing myself onto things, off of things, you know, and just at the ground. I love sprinting, you know, for short periods of time. And I love wrestling. I mean, like, all that stuff is awesome. I genuinely enjoy it, you know. So, and it was tiring, and it beat me up, you know. But that's cool. Like, I don't know. I'm proud of that. It's awesome.
And the Grievers look terrifying in the film. I was always on the edge of my
Yeah.
seat whenever they
Oh,
were on
cool,
screen.
man.
What did you face when you had to sort of run away from them? Was it sort of a tennis ball and a stick situation, or?
Yeah, no. It was either nothing or, you know, and Wes was just shouting like where it is, and you just kind of choreograph like what the sequence is going to be, and you know where it's going to be, and then when it comes around the corner, you just react, and or it was like guys in big blue suited leotards with like blue polo sticks, like hitting you, and you like hit that. It's like you're sword fighting with just like this guy in a blue. It's so funny.
And just finally, author James Dashner has described the book, described the film as magnificent, which is obviously great. But what does his
So
seal of
cool.
approval mean to you?
It's the best. It's like I would be heartbroken any other way. James is, you know, he's such a sweet dude, and you know, he created this really, really cool, incredible, original, fresh story, and it's like filled with good human nature, and it's because he is just like such a good guy. You know, he's just the best guy in the world. He's got the biggest heart, you know, and he is just so genuinely proud that his book, you know, has been turned into a movie, and I think he also very much genuinely like thinks that it's like the greatest that it ever could have been, and that's you know, it just makes us feel good, and like we did the best job we could, and you know, I don't know, it's good. It instills a nice feeling, you know.
Dylan O'Brien, thanks very much.
Thank you.